I greet everyone who is watching the Sotnik TV channel at this moment. Today is April 22, 2024, Monday. Subscribe to our Patreon and watch all our programs in full. And here are their main topics. Ukraine is waiting for American military assistance, and the Kremlin is also preparing. The House of Representatives voted to provide military assistance to Ukraine, at the same time approving the confiscation of frozen $8 billion in Russian assets, with their further transfer to Kyiv. Now all that remains is Senate approval and the machine will start turning. Biden has already asked for this to be done as quickly as possible, and everything should happen on Tuesday, April 23. The first shipments of military aid from the United States, including ATACMS tactical missiles, could be sent as early as next week. The array of weapons that will pour into Ukraine threatens to turn into a wave of body bags for the aggressors, but Moscow has never taken losses into account. Therefore, hundreds of thousands of dead Russians will not stop Putin, but on the contrary, they will only add to his anger. Especially after the Ukrainian armed forces finally bring down his beloved Crimean Bridge. And this symbolic gift to the dictator can be presented at the inauguration on May 7 or even on the 9th to cheer up the winner. Blinken's imminent visit to China with a final warning against military support for Russia could reduce even Beijing's shadow assistance to Moscow to a minimum. And at this time, in conditions of a growing shortage of ammunition, the Russians are collecting weapons by literally scraping them off the African bottom. Polish President Andrzej Duda said that Poland is ready to deploy American nuclear weapons on its territory. Meanwhile, the Russians are considering options for the next hybrid war. This time Moldova is at gunpoint. Joint military exercises of Lithuania, Poland, the United States and Portugal are taking place in Lithuania from April 21 to 26. Actions are being worked out to protect the so-called Suwalki corridor, where the Russians can invade. The Israeli government has called on the Biden administration to publicly and privately reconsider its decision to impose sanctions on one of the IDF battalions. Watch in the program, Postscript. The House of Representatives voted to ban TikTok. But this is just the beginning of a new chapter of TikTok's adventures in the US. Donald Trump is furious about the criminal trial against him, which continues in a Manhattan court. He considers the process to be custom-made and creating interference for his election campaign. And that is all. View all of our programs on the Patreon resource. And I salute those who are becoming our patrons right now. Hugs to everyone. See you on Wednesday. Glory to Ukraine.